Looks like we're live. What's up, everybody? I took the dog out for a walk. It was nice. Very cold outside. 30, 34 degrees, something like that. Was watching on YouTube Sean Hannity and Laura Ingraham this morning. Hey, Debbie. I'm not going to show you guys. It's just so aggravating and sickening to watch. I'm not even going to like show it and call it out or anything like that. But I will tell you that it's fun to watch. You know, this Sean Hannity character and Laura Ingraham, these two who supposedly love law enforcement. Oh, our wonderful Leos and our law enforcement officers, our wonderful law enforcement officers, both of them, always. And then Donald Trump sends a fucking crowd over to the Capitol and they murder a fucking law enforcement officer and not a fucking peep about that shit. They're saying that the Democrats have waged a war against the president. I say the president waged a war against America when he sent a raving group of lunatics to the fucking Capitol building. But that's where I'm at. Dabrig channels. Okay, good. Fucking hate that shit, bro. Piss me off, Nick Brown. Good morning, Melissa. Nicholas Mesa, hello. Nick Brown, good morning. Yes, he gets me high. I love it. Nick Brown gets me high. Taking my shoes off. I like to do that when I'm done with my little hikes. I walk around the house barefoot all day. I go outside barefoot a lot too. I don't give a fuck. Hey Teresa. So we've watched, 4 years of Sean Hannity and Laura Ingraham praising Donald Trump. And you would think that after he sent that mob to the Capitol, you'd think that they'd back off a little bit. They're fucking quadrupling down. So, you may have heard that Fox News is starting to show a little bit of coherency in the news world. A little bit more than they used to, but they still have Sean Hannity and Laura Ingraham on there. And they're not showing, hey Justin, they're showing absolutely no signs of backing away from Trump at all. And that's interesting to watch after what Trump has done. They're claiming that the second impeachment is a big hoax and it's all for nothing, and that they're just making Donald Trump stronger and more powerful. Meanwhile, over 50,000 right-winger accounts have been deleted on Twitter. I'm assuming that those would be accounts that were encouraging the march on the Capitol. All the people on the right on Twitter are losing their minds and acting like it's some crazy shit. But I'm pretty much standing away from it, looking in and going, yeah, those 50,000 accounts that are gone now, it's maybe more like they purged like 100,000 accounts. There were all probably people that were talking about, yeah, let's meet at the Capitol at this time and blah, 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 and parlor this and parlor that and la, 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 and then they all got blocked. But here's the crazy thing. Out of all those 50,000 people, 50,000, not one of them has appeared on any of the accounts that they've been supposedly blocked from to go back on another Twitter account to say, hey, I got blocked. This is what happened. Blah, blah. Not a single, I couldn't find a single tweet like that. And it's not saying that they're not out there, but I didn't see any. And you would think with 50 to 100,000 accounts being deleted in one day, you'd think people would come back on their second account, on their third account. When you're a Trump supporter, you got to have more than one account on Twitter. Because you get blocked and you get shut down. So I know a lot of those people have a second account. Or they can just go in on their husband's or their wife's account or on their kid's account. There's no reason except that they're not real people. all of those fake accounts were being projected by agencies looking to do harm to the United States. I'm not saying it was Russia. But if those were real people, where the fuck are they? Oh, you got your account deleted on Twitter? Well, why aren't you on Twitter today starting a new account telling everybody about it? Weird, huh? I'm just looking for the evidence. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it's not a thing. Maybe it is a thing. But show me the fucking evidence. I was watching an exchange between Laura Ingraham and Rudy Giuliani, and she asked him, how do you plan on defending Trump? And he went into a 10-minute, hey Billy, he went into a 10-minute rant about the Bidens. Didn't even mention Donald Trump. And she was, the whole 10 minutes, she was trying to intervene and interrupt and ask him. But what he finally fucking ran out of fucking breath, when the windbag finally emptied, she said, how does you going after Biden help Donald Trump? And then he starts going off again. Oh, spitting all over himself like he always does. Not making any sense. And like I said, I'm not bringing it to you because I know you guys don't want to see it. And I don't blame you today at all. You know, usually I get mad at you guys when you don't want to watch the same shit that I watch. But I watch that shit so you don't have to. I'll tell you about it and then I won't throw it in your face. Okay? It's really, I know it's that annoying and it's that aggravating. But one thing that you should understand and you should learn about me right now, I'm enjoying the fuck out of it. And I know that a lot of you don't have that level of humor that I have. I'm not saying it's above or below. It might be below. You know, I might have a lowbrow sense of humor, and maybe you don't drop that low. Okay? Is that fair? Regardless, I'm sad that you guys don't find the humor in the things that I find humor in. And watching people like Sean Hannity and Laura Ingraham crumble, to me, is one of the most funnest things to watch. And I was so sad in the kitchen knowing that I wasn't going to be able to bring you guys the footage. I was like, I can't show it on my show. They'll all just fucking leave. You know? And to those of you who would have left this live stream because I played Sean Hannity and Laura Ingraham for a few minutes and talked about how fucking stupid and hypocritical they are, you guys are a bunch of fucking cunts and you can suck my dick. There, I got you before you left. You're cunts and you can suck my dick. If you'd leave when I started playing Hannity and Ingraham. I preemptively got you fucking cunts, didn't I? Oh, I fucking got you. Oh, I got you good. But like I said, I don't want to lose. Justin's like, pow. I don't want to lose, viewers over the fact that I'm playing something that you don't want to see. So I'm not going to play it. You guys have spoken more than loudly enough in the past to let me know what you like and what you don't like on here. And I know what you like. You like cannabis, and you like it when I smoke it. So the first digit drop was Nick Brown, and the only digit drop from 30 people was Nick Brown. That means that Nick, out of 30 people, is the only one that shared this video for me on a Saturday morning. Nick, you got the 710. Thank you, bro. Cheers to you. The only one out of 30 people that thought, hey, maybe Nay deserves a bong rip this morning. I'll get you all sooner or later. I'll get you guys on board with this whole thing. It's just about sharing it, guys. It's the only way I get people here is if you share it. And the only way I'm going to do a bong hit is if you share it. Tell me about it by dropping that digit, like Nick Brown just did. Teresa posted a digit. Okay, Teresa did too. My bad. Okay, then add Teresa to that. Nick and Teresa. The only two people that dropped fucking digits. Nick, way to go. Way to stick up for Teresa, bro. Hey, man, are you correcting me? Because you were right and I was wrong. Oh, Nay blocks everybody that disagrees with him. Oh. What can I say? I'm a fan of the facts. I'm a fan of the facts. I hope you all are too, and I hope that's why you watch this show. And everybody that doesn't watch the show that leaves, you're a bunch of fucking dumb cunts, and I don't need you anyway. So fuck off. Okay? And the rest of you that stay, I love you. See that person that just left? They're a dumb cunt. Unless they're going to share this somewhere. And then they're not, and then I love them too. Nick, cheers. Rogan's on guard. I love it. He's like, that cat better not even think about coming back here. Nick, I'll do it again, too. I'm going to do that every time. If I ever play the theme song, I'll be like, if I play this theme song for 3 minutes and you leave, you're a dumb cunt. Here's the Ox Project from Orlando, Florida. Click. I love that I got some of those people before they left. I love it. And you know what's funny? I'm not even going to play the Hannity Ingraham footage. Because like I said, you guys fucking hate it. I wish I had more audience members that were more like me. Because, like I said yesterday, when I watch Jimmy Dore and he pulls up somebody else's show, and it could be somebody I fucking hate, and he lets them talk, and then he pauses it, and he says, what a fucking dumb cunt, AOC or Pelosi or fucking Sean Hannity or whoever the fuck he's attacking at that moment is, and I'm loving it, and there's usually about anywhere from 5 to 10 to now 20,000 other people in there, just like me, that are enjoying it too. And then there's y'all. Such a weird animal. The weirdest animal that I've ever found is the Nays Gardener. You love me, you love the show, but you won't watch the people that I watch. I can't get you to go over there. I can't get you to cover, my tweets, to follow Jimmy Dore and meet me over there when he goes live. It's the strangest animal. And you guys have explained it to me before, and I kind of understand it, but I don't have to like it. And I don't fucking like it. I see it as laziness on y'all's part and a lack of interest in helping yourselves. I watch people like Jimmy Dore and Ron Placone and Graham Elwood and Lee Camp to help me. I get a benefit out of those shows. And I wouldn't be recommending them to you unless I felt that way. The fact that you won't even go over there and check it out just to see? Yeah, why? Because they don't have a bong on their desk? Well, I got news for you. I watch it and they're not smoking, and you know what? When I'm watching it and sometimes I want to do a bong hit, I'll fucking grab my bong and do a bong hit. Which isn't that often. I usually only smoke on the show. All right, Justin, I'll see you in a second. So, I think I'm more of a fan than a content provider. And I think I'm better off just watching other people's podcasts. Because I get more out of it. More conversation, more stimulation. More people that have the same mind as me. Whereas here, it's different, man. It's fucking different. I don't know what the fuck. Thank you, Steve. But, when I was standing in the kitchen, I was watching that Sean Hannity, Laura Ingraham footage, and I got sad thinking that I couldn't share it with y'all. That's a fucking problem, man. I can't even engage my own audience, man. I'm thinking maybe I should shave my beard off, cut my hair, put on a suit and tie, like Brian Tyler Cohen, and just do segments like H.A. Goodman does, maybe do an occasional interview, and just stop the whole drugs thing, with y'all. I'm sad that you guys don't dig it like I dig it. Jimmy Dore, Lee Camp, Ron Placone, Graham Elwood, getting on Twitter and really getting into it with people. Well, I try. Nick, I try. Hey, Justin, welcome back. I try. Nick, I do. I share this is the problem, I think. I'm sharing with my audience what I think I'm interested in instead of sharing with my audience what I think they're interested in. That's the problem. It's a little bit narcissistic of me. It's like my world, not yours. But you think they can teach you and others when it's really the other way around. We are here for you and for the more. Fuck us, it's your show. Right, Billy? Right. I love what you say there, bro. You do what you want or you'll end up hating the show. Right. That's what I was going through in the kitchen. I was like, I want to come in here and play Sean Hannity and Laura Ingraham for them. I want them to fucking watch me eviscerate these cocksuckers, these cunts. But they don't want to see that. Because as soon as Sean Hannity starts talking, you guys run. Oh, I can't stand him. I can't stand him either. Let me fucking rip his fucking balls off. Let me fucking gouge his eyes out for you. But let me do it, man. Let me do me. What I was fucking hoping for, and this is a little outrageous, but I was kind of hoping that during this conversation that some of you guys were going to be like, dude, but you got footage of Ingraham and Hannity doing stupid shit with Giuliani, and you want to call them out? Fucking do it, Nate. We'd love to see that shit. We love it when none of you did it. Nick Brown's like, yeah, I like when you do it. I was just kind of hoping, man, you guys were going to fucking support and be like, we support you, bro. We do want you to put that shit up, man. Fuck anybody that doesn't want to see that shit. That's when you're at your best, man, when you're ripping people apart, when you got your claws out and you are shredding people that fucking deserve it, and we love that, and that makes us feel good because they fucking deserve it, because fuck Sean Hannity and fuck Laura Ingraham and fuck Donald Trump and fuck all those motherfucking Giuliani ass-licking motherfuckers. Where's my people at? Hello, somebody. I'm going to start saying hello, somebody, after I say shit like that. Oh, Steve, now you know what's going on. Thanks, Steve. I got you. Orf would like to see it. Steve would like to see it. Nick would like to see it. Billy says, do me, which I like. Your show, play what you want. Morning, Nate. I'm driving, but I'm here. Okay, no texting and driving, Deja. Be careful. Aaron Ford, say it, man. Okay, now look, see, there's some people leaving. I understand that. But I think that's plenty of you that actually want to see it. So let's bring it up. Let's go ahead and bring it up. And I'll do my thing, and I will be happy. I'm sad that I felt like I couldn't do this on my own show anymore. But I really, sometimes I need to throw shit out there before I do it to see what you guys are going to say. You know, and the numbers speak volumes. And all you guys saying you want to see it, you want to do it, let's get in there, let's fucking do it. Let's do it. And I'll try not to oversaturate you, right? With bullshit, okay? I'm not going to oversaturate you. I don't know where this video was. I saw it on another account 22 hours ago. Where's this fucking Giuliani shit? Hold on. Let me see what they got. They've uploaded a whole bunch of shit. Okay. Oh, here we go. Where's the fucking Ingraham Giuliani interview? Let's find that first. One month ago. Dude, 12 hours ago. One day ago. She was wearing white. She was wearing this little frumpy white outfit. And, God damn it. Let me try this again. I am so sorry I cannot find this. I'm at a loss here. Weird way to spell his name. 1 year ago, 1 year ago, 1 year ago, 1 year ago. What is with this 1 year ago shit? Why, you know, it's like YouTube is hiding all the right-wing shit. 4 days ago, calm must prevail. Huh. All right, okay. I'm sorry, I'm about to lose my mind over the fact that this footage is being obviously... Oh, I found it. Dude, was I watching a video from a year ago? Was I watching...
entire Ukraine thing. Everything that we've heard, everything that we...
Was I watching a video from a year ago?
You should. And then I reported every conversation back to them. And, Laura, I'm a pretty good lawyer, just a country lawyer. But it's all here, right here. The first call from the State Department.
I don't know what any of that means.
I'm so confused right now.
Man, I really did. And you know who I did it at the request of? The State Department. I never talked.
I watched a video from a year ago and didn't know it. I thought I was watching a video from yesterday. And it's so funny. This is it. I was watching a video of Sean Hannity. No, I was watching... The Ingraham thing popped up on my feed. I thought it was brand new. Look at this, man. This is from a year ago. This is fucking hilarious. And this is not the same video that I was watching. This is actually a different video. I mean, this is the same video, but it's from a different uploader. Okay? So, here.
Same trial.
Man, I really did. And you know who I did it at the request of? The State Department. I never talked to a Ukrainian official until the State Department called me and asked me to do it. And then I reported every conversation back to them. And, Laura, I'm a pretty good lawyer, just a country lawyer. But it's all here, right here. The first call from the State Department.
So I saw just about, I don't know, I saw probably 15 minutes of that interview this morning. Hey, Carson, what's up, buddy? And I got to find my phone, bro. You're not going to believe this shit. Maybe it's on my phone. When is this from? Why doesn't YouTube give the dates anymore? It pisses me off. Dude, they hide the information.
War on a president of the United States, and of course driven by a blind, unyielding, psychotic rage for President Trump and Democrats and their collaborators in the mob. They will do anything to smear, slander, besmirch President Trump and anybody. That means they're really attacking you, we, the American people. So make no mistake.
They're not saying the fucking date. I can't tell you what date this video is. YouTube used to say the date and the upload.
They wanted President Trump impeached pretty much the very moment.
2019.
And of course, they just haven't been able to come.
You know what? Hey, shut the fuck up, Rogan. Shut up. 2019. Both of those videos. Shut up, Rogan. I swear to fuck. Stop it. Here, let me get this to stop, Rogan. So, I'm not going to waste your time with either of those videos. Fuck them. I didn't realize they were both. I can't believe that YouTube literally, I think it was autoplay. I think the videos just started autoplaying after I watched H.A. Goodman. It literally played 2 videos that were a year old. And it's like that was fucking some intentional shit. Because both of those videos were about Donald Trump being impeached. But it was from a year ago. Fucking weird, right? Weird. All right. Well, let's see where Sean Hannity is today on all of this. You'd think Hannity would have his own goddamn channel. All right, let's just grab this random thing. I have not heard Sean Hannity at all.
Joining us now, Senator Lindsey Graham, South Carolina. Senator, thank you for being back. Let me go first to this. You
He
and
looks
I
much
had,
older.
I
should have noticed he looked younger, but I haven't seen him in so long. I thought maybe he'd lost weight.
You went into a great explanation. You just didn't think it was ever going to come close to working, and that you were even saying then we should move on. Okay, I disagree with you, but you know, we've agreed on a lot, and sometimes we're going to disagree. Right. I don't like what's happening in restaurants and airports to any of these people.
Well, number one, I want to thank the police who came to my aid. I know people are frustrated. I wanted President Trump to win so badly. I thought he was a consequential president. I think he made the world safer and more prosperous. I'm a constitutional conservative. I believe in federalism, even when I don't like the outcome. There's a process under our Constitution.
Listen.
I followed it the best.
Everything that Lindsey Graham just said is almost exactly verbatim what H.A. Goodman says. Just so you guys know, when I tell you guys to watch H.A. Goodman, this is the kind of rhetoric that you will hear from H.A. Goodman. So when you hear it from someone like Lindsey Graham, you'll recognize it immediately.
I knew how. I stand by my vote. But now tonight, I'm calling on President-elect Biden to pick up the phone and called Nancy Pelosi and the squad to end the second impeachment. President Trump gave a statement last night.
This is interesting.
That was helpful.
Cheers.
It hit the mark. He wants to move on to a peaceful transfer of power. He wants this to end. I've been with him most of the day. He's going to focus on his agenda, his successes for the American people in the next few days. But Joe Biden said it's up to Congress regarding impeachment. No, President-elect Biden, it's up to you. Pick up the phone, call Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, and the squad and tell them, stand down. This will destroy the country even further. You have the power to do that. The question is, do you have the courage to do it? I told my supporters at home, the President of the United States, who I admire and supported, that it was
This one's for you,
time to move
Teresa.
on.
Sorry
It
if I
was
forgot to
over.
say that.
I'm asking no more of you, President-elect Biden, than I ask of myself. Pick up the phone and tell Pelosi, Schumer, and the
Happy
squad
bottom of the hour.
to stand down. No more impeachments.
Why would you expect it when, did you ever hear Joe Biden once talk about the dirty Russian dossier?
Joe
Did you ever
Biden.
once speak out against premeditated fraud on
What about ism?
Did you all he said was his quid pro quo on tape that he's bragging about and defended his son. Now we know a lot more about Kazakhstan, Ukraine, Russia.
We do not want to talk about Trump. We want to talk about Biden. Biden.
Might not be liking his
There's Joe Biden.
coming up fairly
Joe
shortly.
Biden. Look, it's hey, man, come on, man. It's Joe Biden. Come on, man.
Right, so he never mentioned the Horowitz report. So if Garland comes over before the Judiciary Committee, I'm going to ask him, will you allow the Durham report to be honored? Will you allow
Botox
the
Joe.
prosecutor in Delaware to proceed forward against Hunter Biden without
He does look
interference?
like a
Will you take
skeleton.
the Durham report
Skeletor.
seriously? I'm going to ask Garland, what are you going to do to clean up the mess created by Comey and McCabe and others? And I'm dying to hear what he will say.
If Democrats were intellectually honest and consistent,
Look at the
and
orange
applied the same
faces.
standards and arguments
Look
they
at them with
used
their
on
orange
Ukraine
spray
in their
tans.
impeachment hoax,
Both of them.
and you applied it to Joe, you're not getting the $1 billion unless you fire the prosecutor investigating my
Little
son
fucking
that
Oompa
admits
Loompa
he
men.
had no experience, millions. If they applied that tape and those circumstances to Joe, Democrats would have to impeach him on day one. True or false? If they applied the same standards.
Oh my God, beyond true.
Thank you, Carson.
They accused the Democrats, the Trump family, of doing something illegal for trying to build a hotel in Russia. If you thought that was a problem, how in the world can you give Hunter Biden a pass, given everything he did, taking millions
I gotta
of dollars
tell you
from the
something.
most corrupt company in the Ukraine, Burisma.
I like that they're talking about Biden like this. I mean, it's obvious they don't want to talk about Trump after what Trump just pulled at the Capitol and the fact that they're trying to impeach him and everything. But I like that they're talking about Biden, and I hope they keep going after him viciously. And I hope that they bust him. I hope they catch him. I hope he gets impeached. Fuck Biden.
Going all over China to get sweetheart deals. If you really thought the Trump family did something wrong but trying to do business lawfully in Russia, then what are you going to do about Hunter Biden? But I just want to end it with this. We have a chance here to start over.
He wants to
Trump
do
did
this.
The right thing last night in the last 24
I just want to do
hours,
this.
Instead of trying to match what President Trump
I
has
just
done,
want to do
the
this.
Radical Democrats are talking
I
about
just want to do
another
this.
impeachment that will destroy the
I'm a
country.
cartoon character.
And there's one
Fade
thing
to me.
stop this.
Sweep to my face right now. For effect.
Stop it before it's too late.
That's what's up.
I'm going to give you some advice on
Just have a
soliciting
think.
As it is, Senator, whatever you do, don't hold your breath. You'll suffocate over time because it ain't going to happen, in my opinion. But thank you for being with us.
You may be right, and God, I hope it does. But if you're right, God help us all.
Let's listen to this.
So this is coming from everywhere all of a sudden, and we're going to unpack what we know.
I love
this
him.
hour. But we do know that over the last 24 hours, Twitter specifically has banned a number of different conservative accounts, not just the president.
Correct.
At the same time, the Chinese Communist Party, the Ayatollah of Iran, still have their accounts because they're not a threat to the ruling party here. Tonight, a competing social media service, Parler, which we told you about, is seeing massive and unprecedented surge in traffic.
Can I
It's
just
like even
answer to that?
server outage because of new use.
Let me answer to that. I don't know if the, let me just get it correct. He said the Ayatollah.
The Ayatollah of Iran still have their accounts because they're conservative accounts, not just the president. At the same time, the Chinese Communist Party, the Ayatollah of Iran.
Okay, so I wonder if the Chinese Communist Party or the Ayatollah of Iran have directed a group of people to go to the Capitol and march on the Capitol. I wonder. And if they have, then I would say ban those accounts too. And then I would agree with him. But if they haven't, that might be why. I'm just saying. I'm just pointing it out. Hey, man, I might end up totally agreeing with what Tucker Carlson says here. So let's just listen to what he's going to say.
Still have their accounts because they're not a threat to the ruling party here. Tonight, a competing social media service, Parler, which we told you about, is seeing massive and unprecedented surge in traffic. The site even experienced server outage because of new users tonight. Why? A couple of reasons. Mostly this. Parler is a free speech alternative to Twitter. They don't censor you. You can say what you want. The president is on Parler, and that has drawn a lot of people who realize they are being suppressed by Twitter. Parler's succeeding. What happens now? Of course, Silicon Valley is trying to kill it. Google has just removed Parler without any warning from its App Store. Apple and Amazon, which provide services that keep services like Parler online, have also threatened to shut Parler down. Amy Peacock is the chief policy advisor at Parler, and she joins us. Amy, thanks so much for coming on. This seemed to come out of nowhere. How big a threat to your company is this?
I mean, this is very huge because Apple in particular carries our app on the App Store, and as far as I know, technically there's no other way to deliver it. So if they choose to withdraw their services and hosting us on their store, we're toast there. And you know, most people like our app. Our app is a very
She's an
nicely
idiot.
functioning piece of software. And then in terms of Amazon is also raising some problems, and I'm not sure how serious that is yet because I've yet to speak with them. I will later today. And they provide server for us, and if they were to remove their services, then we'd be down. As it is, we're having some difficulties now with the uptick.
Well, there you go.
If they took their service away, we'd be gone.
I mean, there's a huge amount. It's impossible to overstate the amount of filth and political extremism, explicit violence, pornography, whatever on the internet. That's what the internet is.
Now you want
It's everywhere.
Me too.
It's everywhere.
But it's Parler that is being singled out. I mean, it's kind of impossible not to conclude this is political repression.
It really, because I think we do have the reputation as being the conservative platform, although we are nonpartisan. That is what everybody sees us as. We do see this as being politically singled out. The other thing is that we are competing with other platforms who have decided that they want to surveil the people on their platform 24/7 without any particularized suspicion. And, on the one hand, people don't like to live in the world of Orwell's 1984. And then on the other hand, a lot of people seem to want to pressure social media to do more to moderate, as they call it, content on their platforms. But that would require 24-hour surveillance. And we don't think that that is consistent with the principles.
Let me just say this.
So, just to be clear for our viewers,
maybe the world would feel better about agencies like Parler if the people in majority who used those services honored the facts more. And when you have people in mass that are brainwashed into believing straight up lies, you've got a giant cult. The world is aware of it. And someone just said in here, it looks like she's got a gun. Someone's holding a gun on her. Someone said that. I saw it earlier. It's a good point. These people look like deer in headlights because they're fucking brainwashed by Donald Trump. This is what a cult follower looks like. And she would do anything that Donald Trump told her to do. I guarantee it. And there's a lot of people on her service that would do anything that, hey, Enoch, what's up, son? That would do anything that Donald Trump told them to do. And the world can see that. You know, when you look at a country like North Korea, that is what we see. We see a bunch of people doing what the leader says, no matter what. The emperor wears no clothes. I hope that makes sense to all of y'all.
Aren't familiar with your company and your app.
Sure.
You're just trying to provide a place for people to say what they think. You're not trying to put Amazon out of business or dethrone Apple or force anybody else's carrier to drop their service. You just want to be left alone and do your thing. Am I mischaracterizing that?
Yes, I mean, we would just like to provide a place where people can come and they can speak freely, that they're not going to be fact-checked, they're not going to be told what to think.
They're not going to be fact-checked, and that's the problem right there. You're going to allow people to go on your service, say whatever the fuck they want to millions of followers, people like Dan Bongino, people like H.A. Goodman, people like Tim Pool, people like Michael Malice. They can just go over there and lie without any fucking recourse whatsoever. And that is what the rest of the world looks at as a danger. If you guys weren't a bunch of fucking cultists, the rest of the world wouldn't be so fucking concerned about it.
What they can read, etc. And also, we do not data pillage. We don't data mine them. We don't turn them into commodities and try to monetize them. And so we would just like to provide that service. And of course, like everybody else, we were horrified by a lot of the incitement that was going on this week, and we are doing everything that we can within our principles to, deal appropriately with that content. And we work with law enforcement as well. But that content has been everywhere this week. This has been a very unusual week, and to be singled out, we think, is quite unfair.
Well, I mean, it's political oppression, period. Now, Google, when we asked why they did this, and they sent a relatively long statement, we're just going to read a snippet of it to you on the air. We're aware of continued posting in the Parler app that seeks to incite ongoing violence in the U.S. It continues. In light of this ongoing and urgent public safety threat...
Dude, isn't it interesting they're not showing the words on screen and that he's not going to read the whole statement? And I'm going to let you guys listen to that again. He's reading through it rather quickly. Listen to what he just said.
Continued posting in the Parler app that seeks to incite ongoing violence in the U.S. It
seeks to incite ongoing violence in the U.S. Let me tell you something. Any social media platform that I have ever used from a private company has always had a terms of service that stated, you incite violence, you lose your fucking right to use this service. Now, here is a service that is willing to let you incite violence. I've been fine with apps not allowing that shit. I'm fine with that. Don't incite violence. It's not good, man. And if that's literally why you're going on the internet, you shouldn't be on the fucking internet. You should be locked the fuck up. Now, if you're mad about something, you want to tell people, hey, man, I'm mad about something, I'd like to see it change, like I do every fucking day, then do what I do. But don't incite violence, and don't be a bunch of dumb, brainwashed, cunt cult followers like this stupid fucking cunt cult follower and this other stupid fucking cunt cult follower that's interviewing her. They're both dumb cunts. God.
Continues. In light of this ongoing and urgent public safety threat, we're suspending the app's listings from the Play Store until it addresses these issues. Okay, so they're accusing you of inciting violence.
They are putting on
violence in the U.S. It continues. In light of this ongoing and urgent public safety threat, we're suspending the app's listings from the Play Store until it addresses these issues. Okay, so they're accusing you of inciting violence.
Yeah, they're accusing her of inciting violence. They're accusing her of allowing a public space where people can feed into violence untested, unchecked, unregulated. It's not heard of. No one allows that shit, and there's a fucking reason for it.
They are putting on us the responsibility for every piece of incitement that is posted there. And the nature of an open platform, a free and open town square, is that we do not take action on people until we are aware of a situation.
What?
It's particularized suspicion.
Oh, wait, it was a free and open space, but now you're taking action? Oh, well, where's the fucking cutoff, you dumb cunt? Isn't that interesting and hypocritical as fuck? It's a free and open space, and we don't take action until what? What?
Is that we do not take action on people until we are aware of a situation. It's free and open town square is that we do not take action on people until we are platform of free and open town square is that we do not take action on people until we are aware of a situation. It's particularized suspicion. You do not take on people until we are aware of a situation. Is that we do not take action, 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 is that we do not take action.
And that's the problem. You know, when I'm doing my live stream, as much as I love free speech, and I do love free speech, I'm a champion of it. You come in here and you say something inciting violence, I block you immediately. I take action immediately. And it's just my little podcast with 28 viewers. You know, she's got a service with millions and millions of users. And she's bragging about the fact that she allows violent, inciting speech on her service, and she's proud of that. And Tucker Carlson is sitting there with that look on his face like he totally supports it, but there's this tiny little section in his brain, it's like that big, that's screaming at him, and he's trying to ignore it. It's going, dude, you're a fucking cuck. You're being cucked right now. Tucker Carlson.
On people until we are aware of a situation. It's particularized suspicion. You do
so
not
let me just ask you really quick. I mean, how much of the world's kiddie porn goes through Gmail? How many Gmail accounts have been used to order plastic explosives? How many insurrections have been planned on Google? Like a lot. And so,
yeah, well, are any of those things reaching millions of people, telling them to go march on the Capitol? Or where to meet on January, when is it, 17th? They are addressing an ongoing situation right now. And I have no problem with them trying to protect these federal monuments, the federal building and the people that are inside them. Hey, man, they got to do what they got to do. Like I said, those police failed at the Capitol. Now they're trying to not fail. Now they're trying to fucking stop it, and I give them credit for it.
Right? I mean, this is a completely... I mean, this is... Right? I mean, right? I mean, sure. Right? I mean, sure. Right? I mean, sure. Right? I mean, so... Sure. Right? I mean, so... Sure. Right? So... Sure. Right? So... Sure. Right? So... Sure. Right? I mean, so... Sure. Right? So, sure, right, so, sure, right, so, sure, right, and so, sure, like a lot, and so, sure, right, I mean, this is a completely arbitrary standard applied to you because they don't like the politics of the people who use your site.
Ah, that's exactly right. That's factual, Tucker Carlson. Way to go. You nailed it. They don't like...
arbitrary standard applied to you because they don't like the politics of the people who use your site.
Right. They don't like the politics of the people that use their site because their politics include being violent towards other people. And if you're not going to control that kind of language... Hey, Daniel, just every time you hear it, put a different date out there. So, yeah, I heard, January 21st, bro. January 21st? That's what I heard.
arbitrary standard applied to you because they don't like the politics of the people who use your site.
It's exactly right when the politics include being violent towards other people. And if you guys want to use Parler and have fun, stop inciting violence. That's all. And then they wouldn't feel the need. You know, if Donald Trump hadn't fucking commanded all of his little Parlerites to go run to the fucking Capitol, you guys wouldn't be having this problem right now. But you don't want to look at Donald Trump as the problem. Neither of you do you? Isn't that? And they don't even barely mention Donald Trump. You guys noticing that? Oh, the Trump, the last 4 years has been nothing but Trump. Oh, they don't even mention his name now.
I mean, that it's looking that way. I'm hoping it's not that way, but it's looking that way, and it's coming in sooner than I would have expected it.
Yeah, well, it's all happening at once. This Friday night. It's happening all this Friday night. We're going to look back on this night. Amy Peacock, appreciate you coming on tonight.
It's all happening this Friday night. What is he fucking talking about? That was his show he's talking about, right? Last night. This is the other one I wanted you guys to see. I think you're going to like it.
Joining us now is Alyssa Farah. She is the former White House communications director under President Trump, who stepped down at the beginning of December. Alyssa, I appreciate your willingness to come on and talk to us.
Trump
in early December.
advisor.
You say you saw what was coming. What did you fear?
Well, John, thanks again for having me. And first and foremost, I want to say that what happened at the Capitol was unacceptable, un-American, undemocratic, and any Republican, Democrat, person of any political stripes needs to be able to denounce it in the staunchest terms. But I'll tell you this, I had growing concerns about the fact that I felt like we were misleading the public with this endeavor to say that the election was stolen. There began with being legitimate questions about fraud, about irregularities. This happens with most national elections, and obviously when you're doing significant mail-in voting. But we had paths for recourse, more than 60 cases that went before different courts, many with conservative judges. And it became abundantly clear we just didn't win. And that's okay. That's foundational to a democracy. But when you have the President of the United States not telling that to the 74 million people who voted for him, it does a tremendous disservice to them. And
so understand that in the White House, Donald Trump and her and the rest of the administration all knew and admitted that they'd been defeated. Then Donald Trump got on Twitter and started lying to his 75 million voters, supporters, that wasn't the case. Do you understand that is exactly what she just said? I want you to hear it again. Listen to her say it again.
It just didn't win. Recourse, more than 60 cases that went before different courts, many with conservative judges. And it became abundantly clear we just didn't win. And that's okay. That's foundational to a democracy. But when you have the President of the United States not telling that to the 74 million people who voted for him, it does a tremendous disservice to them. And it worked up this frenzy and this sort of mob that we saw at the Capitol, and it's just unacceptable.
You say the President and his advisors are directly responsible for what happened. Responsible for what?
Well, first responsible for inciting this violence and this attack on such a symbolic part of our democracy, the United States Capitol.
Say the words.
I served in the Capitol for the better portion of a decade.
Way to go, Berman.
They allowed this myth, this lie to take a life of its own, that the election might be overturned. And what the president could have done in the hours that unfolded, and this is what truly broke my heart, because he's a man that I served. I believe in America First policies. I believe in much of our policy agenda, but he could have used those hours to put out a forceful denunciation directly to the protesters to say, stand down. I'm asking you to dissipate, leave the Capitol, go home, vote, elect Republicans, but this is not what we stand for. And hours went by and lives were lost in the wake, and he didn't come out and forcefully say that. And that's unacceptable at any level.
Capitol Police Officer Brian Sicknick is dead this morning. Died overnight from his injuries suffered during the insurrection. How responsible is the president for that?
It's first and foremost, it's heartbreaking. My heart goes out to his family again. As someone who served in the Capitol, just like at the White House, you become friends with the Secret Service.
Yeah. So there you have it. Donald Trump was more than aware that he lost the election and went to his followers and told them differently. He lied to their faces and sent them to the Capitol after lying to them. He knew that he lost the election. And she's there as a witness to say that she was there and witnessed him admitting that he lost the fucking election. It says so much. If you're going to try to impeach this guy, and you can prove she's on the record, bro, of saying that he knowingly lied to a group of people to incite and motivate them to move towards the Capitol, and used what he knew was, we won this election in a landslide. He said it during the speech. That's going to make him culpable. He knowingly lied. They can prove it now. Donald Trump's going to be facing some serious fucking legalities now. They're going to put some charges against him now. They've got witnesses. She's going to fucking sign an affidavit. I guarantee you she'll appear in court and testify against him. And she won't be the first one. The fact that she had the balls to go on CNN, not even fucking Fox News. She went on CNN as a Republican, okay? She outed the president. There's going to be a long list of people to follow her sweet ass down that same path. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. They're going to be crawling out of the woodwork to throw him under the bus. Oh, well, Trump said this too. Well, I had my cell phone on and I got him on recording saying this. Oh boy. Let the walls keep crumbling down and let's see what shakes out of them. Because I have a feeling that she's not going to be the last one to come out. And I told you guys this was going to happen. I love saying that. I told you this shit was going to happen. I love it. Now we're watching it happen. They're turning on him. They're running and they're turning on him. Did you see Ted Cruz? From within one day, he flipped in one day, and they've got him wearing the same. Such an idiot. They got him wearing the same fucking clothes. Okay? In the first clip, he's saying Donald Trump is the greatest president, made all the right decisions, blah, 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 blah. And then later, same day, what Donald Trump did is the worst thing a president could ever possibly do, blah, blah, blah. And just to see the fucking the changeover. Oh, it's so beautiful. You couldn't have written this out to be more fulfilling in a movie. This is the sweetest thing. And you guys, come on, man. Come on. Who's coming with me? Who's coming with me? This is fun. This is great. And this is the chance. This is our time. This is our time, baby. This is our time to enjoy and be festive. I wish we could get Angela Bellicamino from Twitter on here to dance for us. I'll send her a tweet and we'll see. I'll be like, "Hey, you want to do a dance for my audience?" Cuz we're celebrating. This is the greatest shit. Angela Bellicamino. Would you accept my invitation to come do a live dance for my podcast audience? Live now. We are celebrating the crumbling I should do hashtag the crumbling. I like that. We are celebrating the crumbling. All right, now you guys want to do me a favor? I just sent a tweet to Angela Bellicamino, and if you guys would do me a favor, go on Twitter and retweet that at Angela Bellicamino. Will you do that for me? I would appreciate it. Dude, I had 3,500 followers yesterday, and today I have 3,402 followers. 98 followers have been deleted. I love it. I love it. I love it. Down they go. Away they go. Go ahead. Take them away. It will be, I guess it's going to be under my tweets and replies. If you guys want to find that tweet. Another Salt Lick. Hi, another Salt Lick. Joe Malone. Hey, Joey Maloney! I thought it was interesting who Mitch McConnell's wife is. She worked for Trump. All Europe is in. We just had a meeting. Support from Europe. Just had a meeting. Nay, I'll dance, says Karen. Will you guys send that on over to Angela Bellicamino? She likes to dance. She likes to dance like I do when she's happy about shit. And I saw her doing a dance on Twitter. I was like, she's like me. She likes to dance. She gets all angry and aggressive too when she does it sometimes. Oh, I love it. Get her to come on here and do a dance for us, man. Changed here to retweet. Karsten, you are the best. Thank you. I think I will do a bong hit for you, my friend. Bong hits, bong hits, bong hits, bong hits. What? Oh, Meet George Jetson and The Simpsons fucking clashed on top of each other. I love it. I didn't know that was a mashup. Meet George Jetson, Jane, his wife. Dun 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 dun. They're in the same fucking key. Now here's the question: does the Jetsons song go up? Okay. Meet George Jetson. Jane, his wife, wow, 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 wow. Daughter, Judy, wow, 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 wow. His boy, Elroy. No, it doesn't go up. Wow, 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 wow. Little saxophone solo in there. That's got to be in the same key. Do you guys think? Does my brain work that good? Am I that good? Dude, is my perfect pitch that perfect? No way. Those can't be in the same key. There's no way those songs are in the same key. I'm not believing it. Bum 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 bum. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 no, 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 no. Yeah, so The Simpsons climbs. It was bound to hit it. It was bound to hit the same key at some point. So at one point, they probably do hit the same key. Because The Simpsons is climbing in key. It goes up. And at some point, they cross over. Those two songs. I don't know. But I'm hearing them both at the same time. The Jetsons. His boy Elroy, Jane, his wife, bow, bow. Maybe it is, it's like a whole step higher. Maybe it's a whole step higher now that I really think about it. God, I haven't heard the Jetsons theme in so long. Really? I don't know what key, like, the Jetsons wasn't my thing. So there are shows that are really in my brain that I could get the key out of, I guarantee you. Like Magnum PI or Hogan's Heroes, shows I've seen over and over and over and over and over again. The key is in my brain. And all I need is a piano to figure out where the song is at. The Simpsons theme is an inside-out version of the Jetsons. What does that mean, Yo-Yo? What does that mean? Inside-out version. An inside-out parody? Oh my God! Dude! Oh my God! Oh, you just blew my fucking mind! Oh my God! Dude, Yo-Yo just blew my fucking mind. It clicked. And now I see it. It's just like, it's like I'm in the Matrix and I'm Neo, and all of a sudden I can see the blonde, the redhead, the brunettes. It's all so clear now. I'm just seeing blondes, brunettes, and redheads, man. He's right. Dude, are both of those songs, bro, you are so right, because they show the theme. They show, first it's George, right? It's got Homer is at work, right? So it's George Jetson, meet George Jetson, meet Homer Simpson, Jane, his wife, then there's Marge, his wife. Does it go to Marge at the store? Daughter, Judy. And then, the baby's a daughter, right? His boy, Elroy. And then Bart comes skateboarding home. And then, the sax solo at the end from Lisa. But you're C major and E major. They're in different keys. But the Simpsons climbs to E. I bet you the Simpsons gets into E major at one point, bro. If it bases in C, I have a feeling it crosses over into that E. 'Cause it's... Dude, I'm going to have to watch both of those intros together now. This is crazy. This all just clicked in my brain. That's so funny. Is that a well-known thing? I mean, did they publicize that? Is that like if you Google that? I'll Google it. Oh, okay. There's a video. It says the Jetsons intro, the Simpsons intro are the same. I love it. Dude, there's a video that compares them on YouTube. That's got to be the beginning to the Jetsons. Beginning to the Jetsons right there. Beginning to the Jetsons right there. The Simpsons is like The Simpsons. Okay, then it shows all of them in a car together in the Jetsons. Okay. So, then they show the Simpsons intro. And you can compare both of them. This is hilarious. The Simpsons. So the first thing you do see is Bart at school on the chalkboard. I forgot about that. Then it shows them all sitting there on the couch together. And on the Jetsons, George gets home, walks in his house. Oh, gets to his office and goes to work and relaxes. Okay, he's gone his way to work to go chill out and get away from his family. He's shipping his whole family off at the beginning. You're right. It's backwards. Oh my God. He's sending all of his family away to go to work, and Homer is going home to meet his family. It's inside out. You're right, man. Dude, you're totally right. It is so funny. You nailed that shit. That is so hilarious and weird. And they said that was a coincidence, actually. There's a thing on the internet. It's like that was a coincidence. It wasn't intentional. That's so funny. Angela must be busy. I don't think she's responding to that. It's too bad. It'd be great to get her in here. Maybe I could pull up one of her dances for you guys so you can see how crazy she is. We'll see if she has any dances up on her. Oh, I think she's got a dance up right here. Yep. Got a dance. She's got a dance right here. You guys are going to love it. Oh, I can't wait for y'all to see this. I'm so happy. Hold on. Here it is. It's right up on her, right up when you go to her Twitter. Boom, it comes right up. It's the first thing I saw. It was the first thing I wanted to show you guys. This is great. All right, here you go. Angela Bellacamino on Twitter, guys. Go follow her and let her know I sent you. I should get her on a speed bag. That's great. You guys like that? Oh my God. Here's another one.
Giving my life away. Well, they give me all kinds of advice.
I love it. She just loves to fucking dance, dude. She don't give a fuck. She's like, I'm putting a dance up on her. She's just like me. I'm gonna dance for you, motherfuckers. Fuck you. Oh man, she's great. Yeah, she might be a little bit more of a Biden supporter than what I would like to see in a person. You know, I'm more of a Trump hater than a Biden supporter. And I would like to see more of that in her. Maybe some of us can rub off on her. And she'll realize that Biden is just as much a monster as Trump is. You know? I have serious concerns for people who are, Hillary. I'm not saying she is, but people who are Hillary Clinton supporters, people who are Barack Obama supporters, Joe Biden supporters. You're calling it wrong. You're doing it wrong. But, we sit here with our gardens and make our own food and be prepared for anything. And whatever these monkeys fucking finally end up doing, we should be okay for a while. When the rest is crashing down and people are struggling, those of us who took steps will be okay. And you guys can do that too, It's not hard to go buy some rice, guys. Buy a couple of 25-pound bags of rice and go put them in a closet. You'll always have food in your house. God, I haven't hit my speed bag in so long. She just inspired me to go start hitting my speed bag again. Robson67, what's your deal? What's my deal? Just the facts, Robson67, just the facts. I'm all about them facts. If you like reality and facts, and you're not basted in cultish style indoctrination, you're gonna love this show. And other people who are basted in indoctrination will find that when they come here, that I can peel that away from them and kind of help bring them out of it. There's a lot of indoctrination going around. We talk about that a lot on this show. Rice pasta medis. I don't know what MEDIS is, but okay, Karsten. Squeaky chair. It's very squeaky. Of indoctrination. Indoctrination is like when you go into a cult and the cult leader tells you, I am God. And everything I say is true. And this is made out of wood. And if you say differently, I'm going to smack your hand until you admit that this is made out of wood. And then once you're admitting that this is made out of wood, you've been indoctrinated. It's brainwashing. Indoctrination is brainwashing. Who's going to be arrested for voter fraud? I don't know what you're talking about, Asa Saltykov. Asa Saltykov. I'm sure that says something. Has a salty cough. So it's kind of like politics and religion in general. Indoctrination, yeah, and sports. Like you like a sports team, and you get indoctrinated like a soccer team, like a football team, and then you really love that football team, right? And you go to the stadium, and they have a game, and your team wins, and you guys start jumping up and down, and you bring the whole goddamn stadium down. That's indoctrination. You started jumping down because other people were jumping up and down. You were all caught up in the indoctrination, in the cultish style behavior that is exhibited oftentimes in sports. Oftentimes. Religion, yes. Military, yes. Schools, yes. Politics, yes. We're looking at Trump supporters who believe that he lost the election as indoctrinated, delusional cultists. Did I say looking at him like he won the election or lost? I forgot. Like he won the election. Have you used my soldering iron and didn't put it back? Oof. Whistleblower. Italian whistleblower. Right. Italian whistleblower. Right. I don't enjoy any activities that require me to pretend that something is more important than it actually is. Pretend. Right. Yeah, I agree. I don't like to pretend either. Yep, you said it. Morning, how are you? Hey, Joel. As a hammer and scorecard. It says as a. Yeah, hammer and scorecard. Yeah. Yeah. Try to. You know what that is, as a. That's trying to create something else for people to be looking at right now, while Donald Trump has just basically sent an attack on the Capitol that resulted in 5 deaths. But go ahead, look at your hammer and scorecard Italian whistleblower stuff. And just forget about Trump. Just like Sean Hannity just did a whole segment and didn't mention Donald Trump once. Or was that Tucker Carlson? They literally just did a whole segment about Parler, and I don't even think Trump's name was mentioned one time. I don't think it was. It may have been, but I didn't notice if it was, man. Just like you, not want to talk about what's really going on. Ah, what's up with that? What's up with that, Asa? What's up with that? Replying to Billy, I hate when that happens. There's going to be plenty of time to go after the Bidens and the Obamas and all that shit. We're worried right now with what's going on with Donald Trump, okay? When Biden becomes president, we can start doing investigations into them all you want. So right now we've got other situations that we're dealing with. I don't follow politics at all, so I'm not sure what's the case with elections. Don't worry about it. I won't bore you with the details. Let's just get high. Want to get high. Want to get high. Want to get high. I want to get high. I want to get high. I want to get high. High. I want to get high. Okay. I'm gonna smoke. Why? 'Cause I want to get high. Okay. Let's do some of this. Have a good day. I want a wooden bong. Never had one. Bamboo bongs are pretty fucking cool. But I just like glass because you can clean them. You see when they're totally clean. It's corrupted cult leader versus pedophile at the moment in Merca. Yes, it is, Rapson67. It is. You're going to love this show. It is exactly right. It's corrupted cult leader versus pedophile. I couldn't have said it better myself. I totally agree with you. The way it's shaping up now that the U.S. elections were changed, You remember that day somebody came in here and convinced me that Joe Biden was a pedophile? You guys remember that? One of the audience members came in and said, Joe Biden's a pedophile. I was like, no, he's not. They're like, yeah, he is, bro. He sniffs kids. And I'm like, that's not being a pedophile. And then I thought about it for a second. I was like, wait a minute. The kids always do that. You know, they're trying to get away from him. I was like, he is assaulting them. Assault and battery, man. He's touching them. That's fucking pedophilia. And then I realized that, and I was like, you got me. You fucking got me. Joe Biden is definitely a pedophile. And if you support him, then you support a fucking pedophile. A child sniffing, girl handling, fondling fucking pedophile. I have no problem with any of this. That's why I don't have a problem with H.A. Goodman. Because I know at some point he's going to help point a lot of this shit out. You know, and they do. And, you know, even over there on Parler, they're talking about this shit. I don't want to fucking stop that. What did I say before? You guys need to stop planning violence. I didn't say you had to stop investigating the Bidens and pedophilia and all that other shit. Right? We just need to get through to these people, man. I'm thinking maybe H.A. Goodman and I need to have an actual conversation instead of an interview. You know, we have him on the show. We go live. I let him know, hey, bro, we're going to get into this whole thing that we disagree on. And let's do it. You know, let's have because I love you. I'm not going to yell at you. I respect you. I'm going to let you talk. I'm not going to talk over you. But I think I can convince you and a lot of your followers and my followers as well that we have something in common that we need to discuss. You know, and you want to talk about investigating the Bidens. We want to talk about investigating the Bidens. You know, and if you're here and you don't have a problem with the Bidens, get the fuck off my goddamn live stream. You're a fucking dumb cunt. All right? He wrote the goddamn crime bill. Go read about it. Go read about how many black people were incarcerated and it was disproportionate, that crime bill. Go read about it. Joe Biden did that and he's still proud of that shit today. Why? For people that used drugs. Black people that were using drugs mostly. While I was getting arrested for drugs and being let off on, what do they call it? Adjudicated not guilty? You know, if I had been a black person at the same time under that fucking crime bill, I would have gone to fucking prison. Anybody want to tell me how great Joe Biden is now? Oh, no Biden supporters out here? Just Trump haters? Good. Because you can hate both Trump and Biden. Grow a garden. Understand where we're coming from here. And, you know, we can all bind together and fight these fuckers together instead of letting them push us apart. And the way that we start, by you guys admitting that Donald Trump lost the election. Let's start there. Hey, H.A. Goodman, I know that you're ready to admit that Donald Trump lost the election. Great, man. Now, you want him to be president again in 4 years? I don't think it's going to be possible with a second impeachment if that goes through. I don't think he's going to be able to get up enough support after what he pulled at the Capitol. I think he's going to lose support. It'll be interesting to see, but I would never support him. But let's find somebody that we can get behind together. Okay? Instead of, or at least an idea that we can support instead of a person. Even better. And as a group of people, we take these motherfuckers down together. Everybody look at Asa Saltykov, who said this. Trump didn't lose. That's a lie, so you're going to get blocked, Asa. Okay, he did lose. Votes were changed. Okay, maybe a couple votes were changed. Not enough to change the swing the election. Do you really think he got more votes than Obama? Come on. I know he did. I know he got more votes than everybody. So, Asa, you need to apologize for being a fucking liar because you just lied. This is how it works. Okay? And as soon as you prove to me that you can admit that Trump lost this election, which he did, okay, you're not going in the right direction. Hundreds of thousands of votes changed. No, it's not true. And you're about to get, I'm just going to block you from my live stream because now I don't mind reading out what you're saying. I'm giving you the opportunity to say what you want. You can't accuse me of not giving you free speech. You called me a boomer. You're wrong. I'm a Gen Xer. Once again, you're a liar. That's 3 fucking lies in a row. You're out. Bah, not a boomer. Yeah, someone said go to Parler. You go to Parler, motherfucker. Was that you? Yeah, you go to Parler. Have fun at Parler, bro. I'll stay over here on my 16 legit channels. I don't care for centrist dumb, but like idea of social programs, vaccines. Right, Steve? Bye. Have a good one, says Karsten. She gone, says Teresa. Isn't that funny? That you'll just literally just lie about this fucking election. You know, there were fucking 40, what did they say, 40, 60 court cases, and they lost 59 out of 60. 60 court cases. They lost 59 out of 60, and this dumb cunt comes into my live stream saying that Donald Trump won the election. Like I said, H.A. Goodman and your followers, we come together as soon as you admit that Trump lost this election. It's not what's rightfully yours. It wasn't taken away from you. Okay, you lost fair and square. You need to admit that, H.A. Goodman. You need to stop saying this election was taken away from us. It was rightfully ours. Stop saying that, H.A. Goodman. Then we'll come to terms and then we'll start fucking having a conversation. But you got to stop this fucking, this bullshit narrative, these lies that you tell your audience. It wasn't rightfully yours. It was yours until you lost the election, and now it's somebody else's, not yours. You got to see the truth of it, and then we can actually talk. The woman on CNN should cement impeachment. I think some people are going to get behind her. I think that we will see people getting behind her to support her. That is my prediction. She's not the first person to throw Trump under the bus that worked for Trump. You know, Trump sent those people, they told him to not do it. They told him, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Admit that you lost this election, end this now. He ignored them, he ignored them, he ignored them. Then he sent those people to the Capitol, and everybody that warned him, they're all going to come out and say, hey man, I fucking warned him. I told him not to do it. They're going to have to come out, or they're complicit, and they might go to prison too. Hey, Karen, because I don't see Trump writing any pardons for anybody right now. And he's only got 12 days left. I mean, what's he going to do? Write a blanket party for the entire a blanket pardon for the entire Republican Party? I don't think so. I don't think he gives a fuck about anybody else anymore. And the lack of pardons that you're going to see right now will prove that. If he doesn't write another pardon for the next 12 days, and he goes out like that, it will prove that the only reason he did anything like pardon people was for his own benefit. And now pardoning anybody doesn't benefit him at all. Nobody can help him. Billy. So funny. Thanks, Matt. Make sure you follow my my channels on YouTube. There's 6 of them that I broadcast live to. And I really appreciate that. Isn't it funny when someone calls you a boomer and then you tell them, you idiot, I'm a Gen Xer, and then they come back in and call you a boomer again? Okay, dude. Okay. Oh, it's so funny. You don't even know what a fucking Gen Xer is, you fucking bitch. There's some badass motherfuckers, though. We got white hair, but we still got guns! What? Bow! Oh. Like Angela Bellicamino. Throwing fucking elbows. Alright, so I got this fucking bowl pack, man. Gen X for the win. What, son? Okay, Teresa, I smoked for you. Steve Running has the next one on the screen that I can see. Steve Running, this bong rip is for you, sir. Cheers. We'll call this one bottom of the hour, a little bit late. Matt, it's those kids in that huffing. They're huffing those fucking whipped cream bottles. I don't know, Karsten, did it get bumped or was Steven before you? Karsten, you're such a fucking idiot. Wait your fucking turn, Karsten! Steven was before you, Karsten. How dare you? No one jumps out of line. Don't be trying to jump in front of fucking Steven. But you are next. Wait your turn. Karsten, you got really quiet. What happened? Did I scare you? Did I scare you, Karsten? Karsten! Karsten, did I scare you? Karsten's trying to figure out what to type right now. He's like... That is a little bit harsh, that bong rip. It's not the smoothest. But it's damn good. Damn good. Ooh, I'm dropping a little frames here. I dropped a couple frames at some point in my life. But you guys aren't talking to me. Changing my settings. You can't scare me. No. Changing my settings. Was it too loud? Do you have to turn the volume down a little bit, Karsten? Life is strange without a president or vice president. Joey Maloney. Joey Maloney. What? I don't understand. What do you mean life is strange? I'm fine. Needed to change so I can see the chat better. Oh, I got you, buddy. I got you. Yeah, Steven was before you, bro. You're next, though. You are next. You guys realize I have to scream from time to time, right? On the live stream. I don't do it when I'm not on the show, but I have to do it on here. It's kind of like a release valve. Karsten doesn't upset me. I love Karsten like a brother. I want you guys to know that. But what I'm mad about is all of the ignorance out there. There's so much ignorance, and this whole show we've been basting in it. It just kind of wears on me, and so I have to let off some steam. Feels better though once I scream a little bit. It's not about Karsten. Oh, good, Karsten, good. I'm glad you're not mad at me for screaming. I am fucking frustrated, and you know. Old Beatnik, I like this. Brain fried from drugs in 50s. Lives in an old junkyard. Turek T. Who are you talking about? I admit this was my fault. Oh, it's not your fault. You didn't know, bro. You thought you didn't see Steve's numbers. There's people, but you got to remember when you come in late, there's people that drop digits. I'm probably neglecting people right now that drop digits that got bumped. There's been a lot of chat. So if you guys want to get screamed at like Karsten just did, go ahead and let me know that I missed your bong rip. Cheers, Karsten. This one's for you, buddy. Quarter of the hour for you, bro. Cheers. I mean, living on this mountain alone, it's driving me fucking crazy. It's making me lose my mind. They pulled an American flag down from the Capitol and replaced it with a Trump flag. I bet you Trump loved that. Those are your people, Trump. They put your name up, man. It's your flag, bro. He must have been so proud of that. Seriously. He must have just been loving that shit. You can see the cabin. I can't even say cabin fever. Yes, you can see the cabin fever. Why I like shopping at stores. Emphysema kicking in, sister. I am see few people and still distance. I hear you, same thing here. I live in the middle of nowhere. Nay, you and Rugged have plans today. Fucking shit. We will all be dead soon. Everyone knows. This is the last election. See how you do that. I know I share this very fact, huh? Crazy, dude. Watch my show, dude. As in around the house, living in civilization sucks. Living in civilization sucks, bro. All of the lemmings and indoctrinates impede on your life in the city. Yeah, I do love that out here, bro. I gotta tell you. Oh, I just love living out here. I do. The only thing I don't like about it is I don't have someone to share it with, you know? But if I did, I'd be fine. Man. We'd be fine. Tanner, hey. Dude, I've been going so long on these shows. It's like a sign of my goddamn loneliness out here, going longer on the shows. When I'm not cleaning. I'm always hoping more people are going to subscribe and we're going to get a bigger following here. That's why I go longer. You know, I see the numbers are up and I want to stay. But listen, I got to go, guys. So, check out my friend Ron Placone at ronplacone.com. He promotes me at the beginning of every single one of his shows. I try to promote him at the end of every single one of mine. Ron Placone is also on YouTube at Get Your News On with Ron at the channel Ron Placone. He's funny. He brings you the news every day. He supports my triage oil. He's also got another website called LucyandRon.com, a funny comic strip that's about him and his cat, and it's really funny. And then he's also on Facebook and Instagram at Ron Placone. You can send him a tweet at Ron Placone of a news article, and he'll talk about it on his live podcast. Check out Ron Placone. I will see you guys on the next show. This afternoon, probably. Maybe in 3 hours. Around 1 o'clock my time. Maybe. We'll see where I'm at and what I'm doing. Thank you for watching. And remember, you can always go back and watch my other shows. After you watch this one, go catch the last one that you missed. You know? Or the one before that. Or you can go binge watch some of my shows on YouTube. Or you can head over to naysgarden.com. Oh, and I almost forgot, man. This show is officially sponsored by Sheath Underwear. sheathunderwear.com. Use checkout code NAYSGarden for 30% off of your total order. It doesn't matter what item you get. You get 30% off every time you use the checkout code NAYSGarden at sheathunderwear.com. I'm wearing my sheaths right now. And let me tell you something. The reason why I forgot to tell you about sheathunderwear.com is because I don't even feel them on my fucking ball sack right now. They're the most comfortable thing I've ever worn, ever. I love them. And let me tell you something else that they're fantastic, that makes them great, is they're gonna reduce odor because they separate your dick from your balls. It's win-win. You're gonna perspire less, you breathe better, everything. I'm telling you, these things are phenomenal. You guys are gonna love them, and you ladies can check them out too. Okay, go check out what they have to offer over there at sheathunderwear.com, and you'll let them know that you heard about them from me when you use the checkout code NAYSGarden. And you'll get 30% off your order. All right? Check them out, man. They're fucking awesome. And like I was saying, go to naysgarden.com to go check out the interviews I've had with so many people. Steph Zamorano, who is Jimmy Dore's wife, and the other half of the show, The Jimmy Dore Show. Jimmy Dore also made a 4-minute appearance on one of the interviews I was doing with his wife. It's amazing. 4 minutes of him just ranting. It's at the very top at naysgarden.com. And then there's the interviews with Ron Placone, Graham Elwood. Look, it's a black atheist. That's the only one, the interview you're going to see. It doesn't have an thumbnail because I think the word atheist, whatever, I don't know, man. I don't know. But every single one of my channels, that video thumbnail was taken down. So that is a great interview with him. He's on Twitter at Rome at 6 Rome. SIXROME, I believe. 6 Rome. At 6 Rome. Also, interviews with Robert Mulligan, interviews with Billy Ballantyne, who's always on the show. That's a great interview, by the way. Interviews with Arn Ra, a well-known atheist and YouTuber who's been going out on the street for years and debating people about religion. Fantastic debater, Arn Ra. Billy doesn't like him. I don't blame him. And Billy's got like laser vision, man. He sees right through people. Type Rome and he pops right up. Also, I've interviewed this guy right here, Frankie McDonald. This is my Frankie McDonald action figure. Sometimes Frankie has to go do stuff. He's on his way. Oh, he's there. Hello, people. Frankie McDonald, my own weather station on YouTube. Be prepared. Make sure you have your Cokes. Make sure you have your Pepsis. Make sure you have your pizzas and your Chinese food delivery ordered. Be prepared. Also a fantastic interview with Frankie McDonald on naysgarden.com. If you haven't seen that interview, go check it out. The interviews are fantastic, and I think you guys are going to like them a lot. Go to Nays Garden, man. And also, if you go to Nays Garden, there's a link at the top. It says grow 4 pounds. It'll teach you how to grow 4 pounds. It's free. It's all free information, and it's all right there. Also, learn about the triage oil there, how to make it yourselves. It's only 3 ingredients. Coconut oil, 98%. Peppermint oil, 15 drops. And 15 drops of Reclaim right out of a bubbler. And then you've got 1 ounce of triage oil. If you've got this, then you can easily make this. No excuses, guys that are out there dabbing. If you're dabbing, you can make this all day. And if you're dabbing, you can make your triage oil stronger, as strong as you want. But I don't think it's going to make much of a difference. But let me know if it does make a difference for you. Let me know if it lasts longer or whatever. Okay? I love you guys. Thanks for watching. That's a hell of a promo at the end of the show, huh? All right. Love you guys. Take care. Shouts out to Endorphin. And Big Jim. Peace. Love you guys.